Daria Elizabeth here. I am so excited to be joining you for another episode. In this one, we're going to be talking about 4 ways to know that you are on the verge of a personal breakthrough. Let's dive right in. Number 1. The first way to know that you are on the verge of a personal breakthrough is when you've hit rock bottom, where there is nowhere else to go from here but straight up. Like Dr. Tony Evans said, sometimes God brings us to the end of ourselves so we can discover that He is the rock on the bottom. He allows us to hit rock bottom for us to discover that He's the rock on the bottom. That He's the one that's going to catch us when we fall. That He's the one that's going to cover us in the storm. That He's the one that's going to ride out with us when things seem unimaginable. He is the one. When you have hit rock bottom, that's the first marker to know that you are ripe for a breakthrough. You are ripe for a promotion, an advancement, an increase, a blessing, a turnaround, a breakthrough. And breakthrough simply means that God is ready to do something different in your world. He's ready to advance you in a way that you have never seen before. Push you through something, out of something, into a different realm, a different arena, a different area, a different space that you either never even imagined or didn't even think of or haven't even seen before. There are so many times in my life when I have hit rock bottom and have been on literally the verge of a breakthrough. And in my breakthrough, God has done things for me that I promise you, I didn't even imagine or think He would do. Never even fathomed or thought that He would do. Where I have to end up saying, God, my God, I put you in a box. My God, like Natalie Grant said, when did I forget that you've always been the king of the world? When did I forget? I try to shrink you into the box of mine and make it seem like you can only do X, Y, and Z when you are the king of the world. May we never forget at our lowest points that He is the king of the world. The first way to know that you're on the verge of a breakthrough is when you hit rock bottom. Whether it be in your marriage, whether it be in your money, whether it be in your relationships, your career, the first way to know is when you have hit rock bottom. Look up because you are on the verge of a breakthrough. The second way to know that you're on the verge of a breakthrough is that you begin analyzing your circumstances, analyzing your environment, analyzing your surroundings, analyzing yourself internally, being introspective, analyzing things and saying, you know what? You start asking questions. Why did this happen? How could this have been done better? I wonder what would happen if this. Why did this turn out this way? What if God wanted? When you start asking yourself questions and analyzing your situation, you are on the verge of a breakthrough, my friends. The third way to know that you're on the verge of a breakthrough is when you make a solid decision. If you're overweight and you are at the breaking point and you say to yourself, you know what? I gotta make a choice. That's when you know you're on the verge of a breakthrough. If you are in a crisis financially where you are so much in debt, whether it's credit card debt, whether it's student loan debt, whether it's car debt, whatever it may be, and you say to yourself, you know what? That's it. I gotta make a decision. It's that point in your heart when something triggers, and in your mind when something triggers, and you say, I got to make a decision, that you are right there. You're on the cusp of a breakthrough. You're on the cusp of a turnaround. You're on the cusp of you're literally at that breaking point where something new is going to be birthed in your life. The fourth way to know that you're on the verge of a breakthrough is when you begin to set a standard. You begin setting standards in your life. You begin saying, you know what? I'm gonna get up at 9 o'clock and pray. You know what? I'm gonna stop watching so much TV so I can accomplish other things geared towards my destiny. You know what? I am going to cut back on the carbs. I'm gonna make sure that I'm eating more lean things, more protein, more vegetables, things that will contribute to my health, vitamins, minerals, etc. When you set a standard for your life, you are right there on the verge of a breakthrough. The devil is afraid of believers and of people who are movers and shakers. You can talk a good game, you can say a million things, you can talk all day, but don't set a standard for yourself. You can say, yes, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, but do not set a standard for yourself. That's the last thing he wants you to do, because he knows once you begin to analyze, once you begin to make decisions about your life, and once you begin to set standards, he knows that the only person that needs to step in to give you that advancement and that increase is God, because we have a part to play and God has a part to play. Our part is to analyze. Our part is to make decisions. Our part is to set standards. And God's part is to simply bring the increase, as he does so well. You know, I'll never forget, I heard a minister say, God is the owner of your life, but you're the manager of it. And I love that saying because it gives us it puts the onus on us. It literally puts the onus on us to where, yeah, God's your owner, but hey, you, my friend, are the manager. And so it behooves us to go ahead and take the necessary vital steps to ensure that breakthrough belongs to us. When we analyze it, when we make decisions, and when we set standards, your breakthrough is right at the door.